Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this little short video. As you guys can see on my previous 6-gun review, one of my viewers, and forgive me if I mispronounce this, No Man Ba, had actually mentioned that we needed to see how 6-gun, Cog, and Brunt look together. So, because I told them to be careful what they wish for, I'm going to show you what I came up with. And this is like the second iteration. The first was kind of like, well, it was just real ghetto, to be honest. So this is a little bit better of a solid combination. Now, one thing about it is, I mean, you have 3 weaponizers. So if he looks like he's overloaded with guns, consider what I just said. There's 3 of them in one, technically in one robot now. So again, Cog does form probably the most solid core figure for everything to attach to. Now, as you can see over here on his right arm, he is definitely trying to outdo Megatron's fusion cannon, which, see if we can get him in the shot there. Yeah, he's just totally putting the Decepticon leader to shame over there. And you know what I love is the fact that, you know, now combining Brunt, it kind of, it's like, it's hard to put all 3 of these guys together is what I'm trying to say. But it did allow for him to still have the kind of turbine jetpack, which I really like. And the only thing about it, though, is if you look at it, there is a pretty good sized gap between his actual back and the backpack. Now, there is an engineering reason for this, and the reason is if you notice, you know, Cog has like these Ultra Magnus-esque arms. So whenever you were to, you know, if you wanted to aim the arm mostly forward, it actually has to use that gap space, you know, in order to kind of clear it a little bit. So I'm not too crazy about the gap. It's kind of a necessary thing like I just showed you. But if you look at it from the front, mostly that depth that's back there disappears and it's not as noticeable. Now, the only other one of the gripes I have is what is basically Brunt's forearms. Down here, the peg is like is up towards what is the upper top part of his arm. And with Cog's legs actually having the hole in the center of the feet, that makes these a little bit off-centered. So I don't know, maybe my OCD is just kind of kicking in. But probably one of the most humorous things that I do like about this figure is basically how his entire left arm is just encased in, like, you know, 6-gun bits to make, you know, like this armored shoulder piece, and then, like, you know, these kind of cool guns down here. So is it a little ridiculous? Oh, I mean, definitely. There's no doubt about it. Plus, you know, it is a tad bit back heavy with that, you know, with what I showed you and everything. So, I mean, it's not the best looking thing. I prefer to have these guys, you know, apart as who they are individually. But if you did want to combine all 3 current weaponizers that we have, this is definitely an option. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Until next time, we'll see you in another review.